I would like to provide a brief analysis of a recent legal case in China involving an automotive manufacturer, Xiaomi Auto. The dispute centered on the company's demand for full payment prior to vehicle inspection, followed by the confiscation of the consumer's deposit upon refusal. The question before us is, how would an analogous scenario be adjudicated under the German legal framework? The prognosis is that German jurisprudence would decisively favor the consumer based on the two core pillars of German law. First, the principle of concurrent performance. Under Section 271 of the German Civil Code, the obligation to pay is intrinsically linked to the tender of performance by the seller. Demanding full payment for high-value assets like an automobile prior to its physical inspection and acceptance constitutes a fundamental imbalance. It unilaterally transfers entire financial and performance risk to the consumer, a practice the German courts view with skepticism. Second, the invalidity of unfair standard terms. The contractual clause stipulating full payment before inspection under forfeiture of deposit would be scrutinized under Section 307 of the BGB. It will almost certainly be deemed an invalid standard business term. Such a clause creates an unreasonable disadvantage for the consumer by depriving them of their fundamental right to verify the conformity of the goods before assuming the payment obligation. In practice, a German consumer is legally empowered to withhold the payment until a satisfactory inspection is conducted. Should the manufacturer then cancel the contract and withhold the deposit, the consumer would have strong grounds for legal action. The likely judicial outcome would be the annulment of the clause, contract termination in favor of the consumer, and a court order for the full restitution of the deposit, potentially with additional compensation. In conclusion, the German legal system establishes a clear and non-negotiable standard. The right to inspect is a prerequisite for the duty to pay. This is not merely a best practice, but a legally enforceable principle ensuring equity in consumer transactions.